Bim bum ba beep beep bum bim bim bum ba beep beep bum bum beep 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 bum bum. Feel my heart, feel it, roast it, twist it. Yeah, what was that twister? What was that little toy where you like prod it, you poke it, you twist it, you um. What was that toy? Is it just called Twisters? Rock'em Sock'em Twisters? Anyways, was it Bop It? I think it might have been Bop It. Buy it, music. What was that? Daft Punk track? R.I.P. Daft. Oh yeah, Technologic. All right. Hey, thank you so much, Keith. Yeah, I am balding. Didn't win the genetic lottery this time, but at least I got nice cheekbones. You know what I'm saying? You win one, you lose one. All right. Let's roast some tracks. Let's do some Fast Kiwi by Stupid Fry. All right, let's make it happen. Yeah, I just got too much testosterone. Exactly. It's like my balls are just fucking exploding. So, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, shit. About the bop. Bopping. Yeah, estrogen. Yeah, I need more estrogen. Grow my hair, grow some hair on my tits. Okay, here we go. What's happening here? That's a sexy Kiwi right there. Oh, shit! Damn. Takes me back to my college days. They got like jingle bells, like, you know, Santa's coming along, he's partying on DP. Bow wow. Oh shit! Oh, got some crazy wumps over here. I wish each and every one of you could be here to smell my gas. Okay, now we're back to the regular beat. I don't really understand what happened there, but 2007 dubstep and Reason 4. Yeah, I can see that. Back to the circus bop, I guess. You know what? I'm going to fast forward. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that was Fast Kiwi by Stupid Fried. Alright, so it's got, you know, a fun bop. You know, as you would expect a Kiwi to have. It's lighthearted, it's fun. You know, he's going hard in the club. He's he's doing a keg stand at the local Alpha Gamma Delta Kiwi function. Yeah, he's part of the Kiwi frat. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a fun track. I feel like in order for it to compete, you know, on a modern production arena, probably you'd have to do some updating on some of the sounds. It feels like pretty 2007 in terms of the mix and sound design here. But I think that's sort of an endearing factor. I think really it's just the arrangement. The arrangement feels somewhat repetitive, and I'm not sure if there was a, you know, concrete melodic or, you know, central musical idea here that was really carrying the whole track. I mean, you got heavy womps, you got heavy wub wubs, but, you know, I want to hear that Kiwi sing. I want to hear it, you know, tell his story, how it managed to lose its arms. I mean, do they have arms? I guess I'm not really sure. That's what I would like to know. So, you know, I'm looking for more of a storytelling aspect to this. And then, of course, we want to go hard in the club and bounce to some wops. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Stupid Fried. Thank you for sending. Nice big old yes for you. Yeah. Okay, next up we got Ito-chan. Hi. Itadakimasu. Okay, so now we got Cymatics Flip. Hey guys, it's Steve Cymatics. Unlisted, that intended. Yeah, you know what? I think I made it unlisted for some reason. Hold up. Let me fuck with this a little bit. Can I edit that? It's over here. Manage. Let's try managing it. Stream can be accessed again from the manage list. Okay. All right, let's try it. Let's figure it out, guys. Okay, visibility. All right, let's change that to public. Okay, here we go. So hopefully some more people will come in. Let's take it back to where we were. Excellent, that was so easy. Thank you, Google. Okay, Google, we're back to the mix. Thank you, Exit. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. Lovely, man. Oh shit, I got some dope for you. Sexual. Damn. Brother. Sexual. Dope. It's a sweet chungus right there. Damn. Okay, that was dope. Great job, Ito-chan. That was Cymatics Flip by Ito-chan. So check it out. You got great big chungus in the low end. I love that chungus. But you're also combining it with some really pretty melodic aspects as well. Lots of great texture and Foley throughout. If anything, I think the chungus is a bit loud, maybe too stereo. Again, put it against a couple reference tracks. Snare could be turned up. Maybe more movement in the chungus. Create some more filter like whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe an LFO or something like that. Auto pan, something of that nature. The track is a bit short, so, short and sweet, nothing wrong with that. But I think you could definitely extend it and maybe do a sort of longer, more drawn out melodic section. But excellent chungus, great vibe. Mix needs work. All right, nice big old yes for you, Ito-chan, and I'll give you a little hard zers. I enjoyed that. Okay, we got Beautiful by Mackenzie. Bellwoods Records. Oh, wow, this is official. Got this whole cover art and shit. Damn. Filter movement on the chungus might be fun. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, you're welcome. I used to tell myself, oh, Jesus. I did nothing wrong. Here we go. And I used to play with fire. Some tropical house here. Taking me back to 2013. This is pre-Trump right here. Did you know Trump was single-handedly responsible for rhythm? It's true. Hey, welcome, BLK. Big Trumpus. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Okay. Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's got a lot to say.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Damn, I would definitely shop at H to M. Excuse me, H&M to this. Rhythm is an old Germanic word for Trump. That's absolutely correct, Doug. Finally, somebody we're educating the masses here. What up, Zesty? Art action here. Dude, I fucking love going to the mall. It's like the only thing that we're allowed to do here. I'm going every weekend. It's not even anything I want to buy. It's actually a problem. Like, I don't want enough things to warrant going to the mall, but it makes it kind of awkward because we get there and then I don't get anything. But you know, it's about the experience. Alright? Plus they have sick tunes. I could totally see this being bumped at like Hollister. Like, would have totally looked at some short shorts at Hollister to this. Maybe Abercrombie. Okay. It's nice. Jesse, you gotta read the rules, bro. Okay. Not that hard. Spencer's type beat? Is that a store? Okay. Sweet. That was Beautiful by Mackenzie. So check it out. Solid deep house, minimal house track. Decent vocals, whatever. Mix definitely needs work. It's a bit like the beat itself is pretty quiet relative to the vocal. The mix definitely could use a lot of work. Just putting it up against a couple reference tracks and I'm having sort of an existential crisis here. I swear I've said put it up against a couple reference tracks probably like 1 million times at this point. I don't know if I can say it anymore. I'm at this point I'm like tempted to just every time we do this roasting to just download these tracks, put them in my Ableton, put in a couple reference tracks and just show very clearly what needs to be done here. Sounds like a lot of work. I'm probably not going to do that right now. But, I mean, geez, the fucking mixes. The world would be a better place if everybody used reference tracks. I could see it making everything sound kind of samey, but also like better. Like I'm sort of homogenizing the musical landscape. I'm doing ethnic cleansing on the. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but seriously, I mean, like, just as soon as you put it up against a couple reference tracks, you would hear like the kick needs to be brought up like 6 dB, the vocals need to be turned down, the synth needs to come up, the snare doesn't work. Everything would be super obvious. It's just when we're mixing, we get into these little echo chambers inside of our own heads, and we fail to see, what needs to be done here. What are people's thoughts? Abselium says, Sometimes finding the right reference tracks can be pretty hard. Takes too much time. People don't want to put in. Lol. Yeah, 100%. Especially if you're writing in a genre that isn't super clear. Like if it's not clear to you if you're making a house track, you're making a drum and bass track, you're making a big trumpus track. But for something like this, I mean, it's pretty obvious what they're going for, right? They're doing that deep house, like Shiba-san, like, fuck, what else? Valentino Khan, maybe not that aggressive. Yeah, just like Shiba-san. And like, maybe like, fuck, who else? Yeah, any one of those deep house guys. It's pretty clear what they're going for, and I think a million reference tracks could work here. Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's like if anything, if you would put your effort in anything in music, is just finding the reference tracks. It just makes it a million times easier. Disclosure. Yeah, perfect. Fuck. I can't believe I didn't think of that. In verse. You came through. Anyways, use a reference track. That's my 2 cents. Okay. All right. Next up, we got Retrograde number 2 by Sylvie. Oh, this is some trippy SR. I'm down for this. Let's hit it. Of course. Next up, we got Cowtail by Cordino. Let's hit it. So dope. Dope drums. Just get a little B over this, call it a day. Chopping it up. Doing some degen now. Sick. I haven't heard much degen in electronic music. I've tried to do it many times. It just always comes out like ass. So props to you, Cordino. Thank you, Inverse. I appreciate that. Actually, I didn't do the 17/8 part. That was entirely Stasis, but appreciate that. Yo, that was sick. Really dope sounds as always. Great texture. Super dope drums. I love the gent breakdown you had. Yeah, I think if anything, it just needs a strong melodic idea, or a vocalist. I could totally imagine, doing some Stony Baloney cloud rap over this, Lil B in his prime, circa 2010, something like that. Because I think there's plenty of room for a vocalist or some main melodic component to carry. Outside of that, really, really dope. Great textures, great sounds, super trippy, spacey. Excellent. So dope. Very good, Corradino. Very, very good. Nice big old yes for you. Greetings from Estonia. Greetings from Slovakia. Oh, got my whole Soviet block here. What's up? What's up, fellas? Cool. Will you ever review just the R-Before-You Post channel? Oh, roast before post? Maybe. I mean, I might run out of shit right now, so I might resort to that. Yeah, leads are underrated in instrumental beats. Seems to be the thing that people forget, because it's the hardest fucking part. Writing a cool melody or lead component is the hardest part for making instrumental music, because it's so hard to occupy the role that vocals have. Vocals have so much information in them. So yeah. Anyways, beat of the day, September 11th. Wow. Yikes.
Rough on the beat.
Fun fact, September 11th was the first day I put out a You Suck at Producing video, so I'm glad it brought you inspiration as well. I think something important happened on that day, I can't remember. I think they opened a subway in the city or something. Oh, fuck. That was funky, bro. Yo, that was beat of the day, 9/11. 9/11 was never so funky, Mr. Rafa. Thank you so much. I was about to say something really fucked up, but I'll hold my tongue this once. Wow. Super funky. Crazy bass line. Reminds me of something that Brink would do. I feel like you and Brink would make an excellent funk team. I feel like you and Brink could easily fill the void that Daft Punk's recent absence has created in all of our hearts. Yeah, that was super dope. I really want to hear the full track. I mean, you're teasing us. Giving me blue balls with this 1.5-minute bullshit. Come on. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a nice big old heart. Maybe, I don't know. Kitty cat. Yeah, here you go. Kit Kat. Okay. Oh shit, we got, man, this is a Discord all-star right here. We got Froggy, my frog father, Diddly Dad, Frog Dad, with his new track, Better Off. Cool. Yeah, Brink on this would be sick.
Are you better off? Are you better off than last year? Are you better off now? So can I let you go away from me?
Whip it.
Sick and troubled, fragile minds. I wanna produce shattered lives. takes us further. Once and twice, now we wander. In the arms of another, embracing our ghost beneath the covers. So strange.
You got some mini mode up in there.
But oh,
Oh shit!
are you better off now? Are you better off than last year? Are you better off now? So can I let you go away from here? Are you better off now? Are you better off than last year? Are you better off now? So can I let you go away from
Froggy. Never failed to steal my heart. You want to go back to 97, listen to some cassette tapes. Shit. That was dope. Okay, that was Better Off by Froggy. Excellent track, very 90s as always. Also, as always, I think, pretty much always, the mix could use a little refining. I get it, we're doing the 90s thing, we're going lo-fi, all that. Still, though, I think like the panning on the guitars could be, I don't know, wider or something. Maybe have another guitar track and put that on the right as opposed to just on the left. Little timing issues sometimes with the drums. Also, especially in the choruses, especially in the second chorus, I notice you're triggering the same crash sample again and again. Makes it sound a little cheap. Makes it sound a little overbearing. Maybe switch up the crash sample. I don't know what you're doing, addictive drums or something of that nature. You could change up the velocity and it'll probably trigger different samples, make your drum sound more realistic. Vocals are pretty dynamic. They're more in tune than before. I think you got Melodyne Froggy. That was a sound investment. It's helping. But maybe they need a bit more compression or vocal riding. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, it certainly maybe make me want to put on my flannel and just watch Slacker and what's a quintessentially 90s snack food? Preferably something discontinued. What about that? What about those like dips? Like it was like a popsicle thing, but you like dip it in like pixie stick dust or some shit like that. Was that a 90s thing? I feel like they don't have that anymore, but maybe also I just went through puberty. I don't know. Fruit Gushers? Is that a 90s thing? They still have that. Dunkaroos. Yes. Dunkaroos. Fuck. Or maybe it was Fun Dip? Maybe it was Fun Dip. I don't know. Fun Dip. Ring Pops. Ring Pops still exist. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. Just the sheer amount of ways people have devised making children consume corn syrup. It's just fucking incredible. Truly a marvel of modern society. All right, next up we got Yuichiko-san. Okay, next. So this track is called Feed by Yuichiko. All right. Wow, we got some like, cyborg man woman. Androgynous cyborg person. Okay. Got a little diaper on her chest. Nice. Make a little poo-poo on your chest? All right. Well, I hope you're okay. I hope you clean that up. Oh, Jesus. Damn, this is intense.
Hey, it's Yuichi.
We got one more track after this.
ちらの方が老骨の話し相手になってくださいましたので。
This is a lot, bro. This guy's fucking shredding. Fuck. Surprise, guys. I mean, I like math rock, but this is exhausting for me. Yo, that was crazy. Crazy. That was Yuichiko Feed by Yuichiko. Okay, cool. So clearly Yuichiko has some crazy ass fucking jazz chops. I mean, it's just non-stop shredding. It's like basically Dragon Force, but more anime girls and shit. So I mean, the shredding is dope. The jazz harmonies are dope. All the chords are crazy. It's just it's so full blasts for so long that it just becomes exhausting after a while. Like, I think you could probably shave off maybe like 30 seconds off the track, maybe have a longer breakdown section, simplify it a little bit. And I mean, this coming from a guy who fucking adores really insane technical shit. I love animals as leaders as much as the next incel. But you just got to give us a little break here every once in a while. And people are talking about the mix. Yeah, mix is important for sure. Put it up against a couple Snail's House tracks or, whatever other kawaii shit's out there. But I think mainly it's the composition. It's just the arrangement. Just creating more stops, more breaks, shortening it maybe, and varying up the energy level a bit more, because after a while, the intensity just sounds flat. Yeah, but that being said, clearly some crazy ass chops here. Maybe want to grow a pair of anime titties myself. So I appreciate that very much. So yeah, nice big ol' yes for you. At the very least, some dynamics are needed, says Doug. If you want to keep that nutty structure the whole way through, it becomes even more important. Feel me? Technical stuff kind of needs room to breathe so you can really appreciate. Yep. All great feedback. Very good people. Okay, next up we got this sexy man. Oh, wow, look at that swish. Look at those. Wow. Look at that hand shape. He's got some nail polish on? I hope so. All right, you got the Korg Le, a Triton? Damn. All right, so my expectations are through the roof. Here we go. Dynamics are volume. You got it.
I can't escape you. You're in everything I see. I don't know what you do to make it so hard for me.
Yeah, match the chords, which is kind of cool but kind of weird. Very dreamy, slow, sensual.
Intoxicating words. I'm falling
that's it.
over.
Yeah, the root notes kind of make me go a little,
Addicted to your touch. I don't wanna be sober. Dependency on a feeling.
Don't play the bottom notes.
Don't wanna think of healing.
To play the bottom notes for me. I'm masters. Okay, that was Obsolesium. That was Relapse by Obsolesium. Cool. Okay, so we got some jazzy, we got some dreamy, we got some lo-fi, Mac the Mockburger, sleepy deepy, poopy scoopy, indie, dreamy vibe. Vocals are dope. Kind of sexy, sultry, kind of Xanaxed out vibe is really good. I think the main issue is that the bass notes don't seem to have any relationship with the chords on top, which is cool some of the time, but it often makes the track feel a little bit more dissonant or kind of uncomfortable, more so than it needs to be. I think for the most part, the bass should play the root notes of the chords on top. I think also something with the pacing of the track could be tweaked. Second half feels just as slow and kind of stony baloney as the first half. I think you could definitely make the drums more active in the second half, just to sort of propel some motion here. Slap yourself awake from that Xanax-induced coma, even just for a little bit. I think that would be really interesting. Vocals are dope. I mean, they sound a bit raw. The mix overall is a bit raw, but I would say it's nothing to be worried about too much. I would say the main thing to focus on is making sure you got your chords and harmonies straight. Yeah. Sick. Cool. Word. Well, I mean, that's about it for the Rose Zone. I'm out of tracks here. How much time we got? So I'm supposed to appear on Server versus Server stream on Sunday, and they said they're gonna ask me about, or I'm supposed to talk about mastering. I'm supposed to talk about like what integrated LUFS is, what true peak limiting is. I have no fucking idea what true peak limiting is, to be completely honest. So if anybody out here knows what true peak limiting is, or what really the difference is between LUFS and dB. Like, I know it's a different unit of measurement and that it's more for the average loudness, blah, 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 but I don't really know what LUFS stands for or how it measures loudness differently from dB. I don't really know any of that shit. I mean, it just mastering is fucking hard, guys. Yeah, talk about VU meters. I don't really know what that means either. Dither, don't really know what dither is. I mean, I know it's like really quiet white noise that gets added to the file, but like you never really hear it. Like I can't really tell or hear the difference between a track that has dither versus a track that doesn't. Yeah. LUF stands for loudness units full scale. Yeah, but what is a loudness unit? How's that different from decibels. Past the fact that it needs to be. Doug says, I don't think LUFS is that important past the fact that it needs to be above a certain threshold if you're going to be streaming the track. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. See. Well, what was the other thing? True peak limiting. So my impression of that is that when you're converting a signal from analog to digital, that sort of changes the calculus for how loud the signal is, or digital to analog. Like for example, something that isn't clipping in the digital realm will start to clip when it is converted to the analog realm, as in coming out of our speakers. So, and then true peak limiting is just meant to account for that, I guess. That's my impression. But I don't really know. dB measures the pure levels of something, i.e. the sound pressure level, and LUFS measures the human perceived measurement of loudness. But I guess, so is it, I mean, I know humans perceive loudness on a, I guess, more long period average scale. Does LUFS account for certain frequencies sounding louder than others? Like, for example, a frequency at 30 hertz might not sound as loud to us as a frequency as at, 2 kilohertz, even though they're the same volume, dB wise. Does it account for that? I don't know. Yeah. Got to get on the Googler, methinks. Counts for, you're saying, Logan says LUFS does account for frequencies. Huh. That's interesting. That's a good point. dB RMS. Yeah, RMS, that's like what's the difference between LUFS and measuring dB RMS? Some nerdy ass shit. Anyways, I'm curious to kind of hear where the server versus server projects are at. So I'm going to actually listen to those. And I recently tried to make a Twitch username. Apparently you're not allowed to have suck in the name, so I can't do you suck at producing. I'm going to have to think of something else around that. But anyways, let's see what we got here. So we got Falling. That's one of the tracks. Let's check it out. Falling, V9, variable BPM, don't use. Okay, is this it? Let's hear it. Wait, hold up. Actually, before we play that, I want to understand what people are saying here. Obsolesium says, yeah, true peak limiting accounts for the time it takes for a voltage to turn around between two samples. Like the voltage has to turn around really quickly and ends up going past the max. What the fuck? How does that make any sense? I don't understand that. Rox Maxima says, I turn on true peak when I convert waves to MP3s to preserve transients. Yeah, I mean, inner sample peaks, like I don't know what that actually means. I know that files tend to get louder slightly when we convert from wave to MP3, but I don't really know what the fucking inner sample peak is. Yeah, you ain't great at producing. Yeah. Yeah, professor shit. All right, let's keep going. XK says the little bit of analog wave between two audio samples is an inner sample. Yeah, I managed to include some wumpuses on that one. Really dope. It's got this whole Cohen sound kind of thing going on for it. That's kind of interesting. I think the drums could be processed a bit more, but the beat is dope. Yeah. Nice big old heart surge for you. Yeah, seems like we're still working on that part, but so far, sounds really fucking dope. Really fucking dope. Nightmare. Let's see here. Meeting today. I think I might have already heard this. I think Nightmare is doing pretty good. Let's try Awakening. No. Is there an Awakening yet? I guess not. Bummer. So hold up. Is there only 4? Is there only 3 tracks? 1. Oh, Lucid. Fuck. All right. Lucid. Let's hear it.
Convince this place I'm in isn't real. I'm stuck behind 4 walls I cannot feel. A room with just one door, nothing outside. Life and empty space and endless sky. Living in a room speaks out to me.
Are we going for like a Tame Impala kind of thing for this one? Damn, there's a lot of shit going on here. Yeah, vocals kind of far back in the mix. I'm not sure if I dig the amount of modulation. It makes it feel a little disjointed. There's just a lot of stuff going on here. Far out, dude. Oh my gosh. You guys gotta cool it with the modulation, bro. That shit is, yeah, it's a lot. Cool. Okay, all right. So I think there's a good track buried somewhere in there, but it's gonna need a little refinement. I mean, I know this version seems a little old. February 22nd. That's like over a week ago. Yeah, there's just like a lot of shit going on. A lot of modulation, a lot of flute. The vocal's pretty far back in the mix, pretty buried. So I think it's just about, I think Mr. Bean said it right here. Arranging, decluttering, refining all the content. So it seems like people have already roasted the shit out of this version. So I'm excited to talk about or see where the rest of this track is going. It's got promise. I think it's hard to do that sort of psychedelic 70s, like, you know, chasing the dragon sound, though. It's a tough one. You're going to need a lot of RC20 for that one. But you guys got it. All right. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to take off. I've got another lesson in a bit. But thanks for hanging, y'all. Appreciate it. Great tracks today. Feedback Friday happening. Join up if you haven't yet already. And I'll see you next week. Peace out, y'all. Take it easy.